Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for taking time out. This is your October 2019 general energy reading, and we will be using the Halloween Tarot created by Kipling West and distributed by US Games System. So happy Halloween, Sagittarius. It's the most beautiful time of the year. I love me some fall. All right. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Holy cow. You guys aren't shuffling very much here. All right. My guys just yelled, cut the cards already. Ooh. Lots going on for you in October. So we had the Queen of Bats, and in this deck, the bats are representing the swords. So the Queen of Bats coming out in reverse. So the Queen of anything in reverse is no bueno. Just saying. So this sort of... So she is very critical. All right, she's very critical. No one can tell her anything different. She knows everything kind of person. All right, so let's find out why. What's crossing this Queen of Bats? And that is the 10 of pumpkins. And pumpkins as pentacles. It's crossing it here. This is about abundance, so it's a lot of something, but the 10 of pumpkins can also be about a lack of communication. And if we have a sort of critical emotion here, someone who's just sort of lashing out, it's because and Saggies, this could be you or this could be somebody very close to you. But this could be about you just not really saying what's on your mind, which isn't, Sagittarius. I mean, if you got to rip into someone, you're going to rip into them. But you guys have a way of sort of holding back as well, because you just don't feel like it's worth it. Like what's the point if this person isn't going to listen, or if this person isn't going to see reason? Then what's the point of wasting your time? But you may be sort of at the end of your rope here. Tens are about families. So there could be this woman here that you feel as though she is, since it's general energy, we'll use male, this male or female is sort of attacking you, kind of out to get you. Or you're the one that's been sort of taking out your frustrations on your family or someone who is extremely close to you, the person who's closest to you, or people who are the closest to you. You could be taking out your frustrations on them because you're not communicating to the person you should really be communicating to. But let's find out what's grounding you. The Four of Ghosts. So the ghosts in this deck are cups. And the Four of Cups, we all know, is sort of about being greedy, overthinking, just sort of, you can see Little Red Riding Hood is sitting under the tree, all crumpled up, leave me alone, don't talk to me, sort of energy. And that might be how you're being. You just want to be left alone in the month of October. You just don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to deal with anybody. You don't want to deal with your family. And when they're like, hey, you have to talk to us. You have to figure this out. You have to work this out with us. You could be lashing out. And seeing this reading could help you not behave that way. You can catch yourself before it happens. Or it could be happening to you. Okay, Saggies, this could be happening to you. Where you don't understand why this person who you have a relationship with is holding back and And when they do talk, there's outbursts of anger when they talk. So this is really about figuring out, it feels like October is about figuring out how to communicate how you're feeling in a high vibrational way that, because the outburst of anger and criticism, that's a low vibration. And if you're here watching this, it's because you want to raise your vibration. You want to have positive energy. At least that's what I would like to believe while you're here to my channel, is because you have this optimistic request of your energy to stay in that high vibration. And you're saying, hey, universe, give me a high vibrational message, and you stop by my channel. So if you are wanting this sort of high vibrational energy to be around you, you're going to have to communicate that way. You're going to have to, and even if it's the other person that's being the jerk face, you are going to have to communicate to them in a high vibrational way so that you're sort of seeing music notes, because this is literally what I'm being shown is music notes coming out of somebody's mouth as they're speaking, but the music notes are raising up higher and higher because you're changing the tone to high vibration, one of a joyful, loving, glorious sound that people want to listen to. Okay, so well, I'm just going to show you. So the Temperance in reverse. And this is about being out of sync here. And I'm seeing notes. So you really got to get those notes in. You could be coming out of September going into October where you've just been hitting that baritone flat note and your pitch is totally off. We're going with the music theme because that's what I'm being shown. Your pitch has been off lately, and now I'm seeing like having an elixir, so a warm tea, chamomile with honey to soothe your throat and to get your singing voice back up to par here. So perhaps what I'm seeing is that this really is about you taking a step back, pulling all your energy back in, cutting cords, realigning yourself into that high vibration you want to be in before you go and you speak to whomever this Queen of Bats is representing, if it's representing you, before you go back to issue an apology for your behavior. Well, I guess that's why we're going to see the Hangman. But this is good. The Hangman reversed. So this is about you finally making a decision. And if you've had this sort of decision that you've been down here, that's Four of Cups. So this is really great that you finally get around to making this decision here, where you sort of been wanting this change. You've been wanting a new adventure, sort of, because you've been so bored. You finally get that new adventure. But first, you have to get your things in order here. You have to get yourself in order and regroup yourself, regroup your thoughts, regroup your energy so you can be your best you. And Death. I love that. Love, love, love that. So whether Death is reversed or in the upright position, Death really is about rejuvenation. It's about transformations. It's about the ending and beginning of new things and old things and becoming the best you, like we've discussed through this whole video here. Making your decisions wisely. I feel as though you're being warned here with the Death in reverse, in a reverse position, in the reversed laying out. It's because it's saying heed the warning. Sorry, I had to throw out the spooky voice, but this is really about choosing. I'm hearing choosing your words wisely, taking your time, making sure you're grounded, because there could be some hiccups, there could be some troubles. All right, this is a possible warning. So this is the one that wanted to flip around. Let two become one. So this is the Messenger Oracle by Raven Felon, and this is card 24. So like we've been doing the past few months, we are going to read what she has so eloquently written to go with her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. Number 24, let two become one. Share yourself with the one that you love. Be their best friend and let them be yours. Let your trust in each other be unshakable, and your love be strengthened by knowing and accepting each other's flaws and weaknesses, and still loving each other despite them. Give yourself completely, trusting that you will not lose your independence or sense of self. Wow. And Sagittarius loves to be independent. Wow. But instead become two halves of a stronger, loving whole. So perhaps you feel as though that you are in fear of losing your independence, of being trapped down. And although Sagittarius yearns for a loving, caring relationship, more than anything, they are afraid of being trapped. So maybe you are being the Queen of Bats right now. Maybe you're pushing this person away, and the cards are saying, stop. Leave your comments below. Keep them high vibrational, of course. Saggies, thank you so much for taking time out to tune in. Be sure to show some love with thumbs up on this video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.